Welcome to Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago. Today's topic, Live Your Dream. Live Feed is brought to you by theBULLYexposed.com, a 501c3 nonprofit organization geared at helping survivors of bullying, so let them help you. Also brought to you by Sticker Printing. I got my sticker printing t-shirt. Get yours at stickerprinting.com.au. So let's talk about Quade Bayless. We all know about this story, right? I'm sure some of you have known. Some of you may not know everything about this story. He is a 9-year-old kid who has dwarfism that was unfortunately bullied, and then his mother, I guess, for lack of a better term, he had a breakdown. His mother recorded that breakdown. Good for the mom for doing that. I think that people should see the aftermath of the bullying that people do. Good for her for doing that. But the great story takes a great twist when a comedian named Brad Williams, and if you want to know more about Brad, where he's going to be performing, you can go to bradwilliamscomedy.com. He decided that he's going to do a crowdfunding online and get some money to take this kid to Disneyland, which is a big thing for him because this kid lives in Australia, where my good friend Olivia does, that did this t-shirt. They got well more than the money that they asked for. And that's great, because this kid does he is an advocate for bullying, so I'm sure he'll be able to take some of that money and build more on what he's been doing in the first place. And the other thing that I want to bring up is that this person, indigenous person of Australia, which they have been bullied a lot, I would guess to venture, and I'm just taking a guess here, and if I'm wrong, let me know and I'll apologize. I would assume that these indigenous people of Australia probably kind of went through the same thing that the indigenous people of America went through, what we call the Native American. I'm probably going to guess that they kind of went through the same thing. Please smash that heart, guys, if you like what I'm saying. So I think that was a great thing for him. So I think that when people like Brad do things like this, I think we definitely should support him. When I first saw Brad was in Minor Mancia. I think that was 2008, I think it was. That's the first time I seen him. He's got some Netflix things, and they are funny. He's also in the film Little Evil, which I thought was very funny. So check him out, Brad Williams. Hello, Danielle. Thank you for joining the show. Von Brett says, it's amazing what happens when good people come together. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Von. So let me move on to my next topic here, guys, because as you know, I only have 15 minutes of fame here, that each show is about 15 minutes long, and I really want to talk about this topic. I don't know if you can see this photo very well, or the screenshot. This is the screenshot where all the females are in the end game, where Peter Parker says to Miss Marvel, I think, hi, my name is Peter Parker. And she says, hi, Peter, you got something for me? She hands him the glove, the Infinity Stone glove. Okay, for those of you who didn't see it. There's a couple of guys out there that have a problem with this shot, saying that they're ruining comic books by making this all-girl thing here. And I really think it's terrible. I really do. I mean, if you don't like a movie, don't watch. If you don't like a movie with an all cast that's Chinese, Latino, Black, don't watch. Just don't watch. It's really a shame. People don't understand that there are some people in this world that have been disenfranchised. Okay? Women being one of them. So if some people want to make a movie where it's just female superheroes, so what? Why do you feel threatened? There have been so many only male superhero movies, or even movies with only males, where only males are the hero. There's no female heroes. So, who cares? I don't get this. And I would love to sit down and talk with this particular guy about why this is bad. I just feel like that if someone is making a film you don't like, just don't watch. Now with Hulu and Netflix and everything else that's out there, TV is not the same. Movies are not the same. You can watch whenever you want. You can watch what you want. If you got a guy that's spewing hatred, or as in this guy thinks is ruining the Marvel comic universe, don't watch. Watch the ones with just males in them. It's ridiculous. I don't understand how some of these guys think. Is this how you treat your sisters? Is this how you treat your mother? Some people may not have a sister, but everybody has a damn mother. Not that, you have to have a mother to treat women right. I'm not saying that, because I know some of you are thinking that. I'm saying, why do you go there? Why do you say that this person is just these people are just ruining everything by this? I don't get it. Somebody has to sit down with me and talk to me, because I'm a male, and I don't get how this picture is just ruining all of society. I don't get it. There are women out there that have been subject to a lot of sexism, and it's time we gotta stop. We gotta stop worrying about this. Young Blue, thank you for joining the show. We gotta stop doing this. If women want to make movies where it's all women in front of the camera, all women behind the camera, it's something we have to accept. I don't like it either, but I understand where they're coming from. As a person of color, I know what it's like to be told you can't do something because of the color of your skin. And that's basically what some men have done to women. It's true. You may have not done it. Those words may have not uttered from your mouth, but when you say things like, this shot in the screen is ruining the Marvel Universe, you're doing just that. You're doing just that. And it's time to let it go. This may shock you, but women have helped out in many wars, and I'm sure in many different countries. I know I got people from different countries here. This is not just the United States, but I know for a fact they help out in the United States. I'm about to do a film of a woman who was one of the first, the first 100 Latin women to fight in World War II. Okay? They fought in wars. They helped out. They did their part. And it really, I don't want to say it upsets me, because I know that it's coming from an ignorant point of view, but it does kind of concern me when people say that black people did not fight in any wars, Latinos didn't fight in any wars, women didn't fight in any wars. They did. They were there. You didn't see them. I don't know why. I think some people do have some type of selective memory, or they probably kept them segregated, kept the women from the men and kept the blacks and the Latinos from everyone else. And that's why I feel some people have this thought process that women didn't help out in the war, whether they were in the trenches with you or they were helping out in factories to keep the country going. That's helping out, okay? And that's what some people need to understand. But there were some women that fought in wars and they were right alongside, and we have to remember that. And blacks and Latinos and Asians, that's right, they were all helped out. So let's stop this thought process. And if you're a guy that feels that this shot on the screen really hurt the Marvel Comics and that they're ruining it by making an all-female cast, which I believe that they're working on. I'm not pretending to be a film buff, okay? But according to this guy, they're working on a film where it's just all this female superheroes. Don't like it? Don't go see it. Simple as that. Don't waste your money. Just like anything else. But don't sit there and spew on a YouTube or on the internet that they're ruining comic books forever. Because it's, I'm 52 years old. As long as I remember there always being females in comic books. Okay? Supergirl are the ones that I remember as a kid. Then of course, Batgirl. Okay? Then later on, there's Storm. When I got into Marvel Comics, there was Storm. There was She-Hulk. I don't know when these characters came out, but I remember them growing up. So for me as a kid, there's always been female. So you want to make a comic book with just females or a film with just females? Okay. If it's not good, it's not. If it's not good to me, then it's not good. But it won't be because there's only females in it. A lot of people did the same thing with the Ghostbusters film. I've heard lots of guys say it was terrible and then make a comment about that they were all females. So you know where their heads are at. Let's get our heads right, guys. Live your own dream. These women want to live their own dream. Bruce Lee wrote a film called Kung Fu. Okay? And it was done with the mindset that he would play the main character. And they put this David Carnegie in it. I always hated that. I could remember as a kid hating that. Why do that? Then they put him in, the Green Hornet, created by the same company that created the Batman series, the original Batman TV series, and he has to wear a mask all the time. Don't you understand why people are making just films with just their race in it? With their race being the director, the guy behind the scenes, every important or every position to make the film is created by the people of that race, whatever they want. Don't you understand that? Because for years you've done that. Kung Fu would have been such a better TV series if Bruce Lee was able to handle that part, because the scenes would have been so much action-packed. But they didn't want to give it to him. Why? Not because he couldn't do the job. Not because maybe Bruce Lee was, I don't know how tall Bruce Lee was, but maybe he was 5'11" and they wanted a 6'11" guy. That wasn't the reason. Just because of his eyes. I want to thank you for giving me time to do this. Please check out Brad Williams Comic on Instagram, and remember, anyone can wear the crown, anyone can be a hero. So be kind to one another and have a great day.